light of recent events, I think it would be proper for me to comment on Jena or Jena. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. I'm Southern. The Jena Six. Really not so much that incident in particular, but more so how racism has become another way to divide our country. After September 11th, there were so many neocons, Republicans, conservatives, upper crust blue blood Democrats, rednecks, etc., going around screaming, "United we stand, divided we fall," or "United we stand, divided we fall," with Americans, God bless America stickers on the back of their Mercedes or their pickup trucks, or, red ties or blue ties in their three-piece suits when they come out of their corporate-looking office buildings. These people who say, "United we stand, divided we fall," are the same types that perpetuate racism in this overall racist system that we have here in our government, in our country. It's not so much that Americans find differences, or that it's not Americans, it's human beings. It's not so much that human beings find differences to pick out about one another and use those differences to separate us on the basis of those trivial, superficial differences like skin color. But it is that we have allowed those differences to cloud our judgment and to cloud our judgment about what is morally right, what is morally wrong, especially in the justice system. I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that blacks are over-persecuted, whites are under-persecuted, or whites are over-persecuted and blacks are under-persecuted. But I am saying that every issue involving more than one race automatically becomes a racial issue in this country. And that's really fucking sad, if you ask me. I know nobody asked me, but I'm going to tell you anyway. And when we're talking about the Jena Six, these white kids hung nooses on trees on the college campus. Doesn't that warrant getting your fucking ass kicked? Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. I mean, if I hung a noose if I hung a noose on a tree where black people frequent, I would expect to get my ass fucking whooped. I mean, fucking whooped. Were these kids not expecting this, Why? I just don't understand why. And to top it all off, granted, I know that these white kids did not deserve to be beaten beyond recognition for this, and damn near murdered for this. But we live in a society, we live in an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth society. Our biggest model of that, our biggest role model of that, is our fucking government, our fucking president, who, when something bad happens to us, he goes and does it 100 times worse to them. Who's to blame here? Think about it. Think about it really fucking hard. Who is to blame? A wrong was done to a group of people, and that group of people vindicated that wrong. A wrong was done to our country, and our government, in their eyes, has vindicated that wrong. Whether or not these actions are morally right, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think that these white kids, should have been beaten beyond recognition over this, but they sure should have got their fucking asses kicked. They should have got their fucking asses kicked. I definitely would have done it. Well, anyways, I don't know. My mind is so just distraught about this issue. I can't really form sentences. I can't put my thoughts into articulate sentences enough to articulate how I feel about this issue, because I am divided, because I don't believe these white kids should have did what they did. I believe they should have got their fucking asses beat. And I also believe that the white kids should have gotten prosecuted in some way over this. I don't know why just the black kids got prosecuted. I don't know. Anyway, today, you know, is the 20th, and everybody's supposed to wear black today for the Jena Six. I'm wearing black. Hold on. There was a rally here, for the Jena Six outside of Vanderbilt University, a small rally. There was also a march to the Capitol, but I didn't know about that until a couple minutes ago on the news. So I drove by, and the first thing I noticed is that everybody's black. There's not one white person there. And I'm just thinking, where the fuck are all the white people? Is this not an issue that white people care about? Because blacks are getting prosecuted. Is this not an issue that white people care about? And I know that I'm trivializing it again and making it a racial issue, but I just don't understand why whites don't care about this. And actually, I'm really not trivializing. I'm really not turning it into a black and white issue. I just don't understand why there were no white people there. I don't understand why white people don't seem to care about this. This is why we need to abolish communal identity. It's fucking ridiculous. It breeds discrimination. It breeds hate, racism, bigotry, and ignorance, and above all, communal and group identity eradicates individual identity. I am an individual. I don't identify with a group of people. I don't identify with white people or black people or Latino people. I don't identify with Christians. I don't identify with Muslims or Buddhists or Taoists or whatever else fucking religion. I associated with Hinduism for a long time, but not so much anymore. Even though my beliefs are still along those lines, I don't identify with any group of people anymore, because no group of people can accurately sum up my beliefs, my individual beliefs, my personal beliefs, and I refuse to sacrifice my individuality for any one group of people. And it seems like this is what's happening in this country, is we are sectioning ourselves off into groups based upon skin color. And it's really kind of fucked up. It's really kind of sad. In today's day and time, it is so important to have a worldly view on things. So important. With our government involved in international policing and, you know, invasive foreign policy, to have a worldly view on things is to our advantage, and yet people in this country don't want that. They don't want to be educated. They want to be stuck with their own group, their own kind. Isn't that the cause of all this shit in the first place? Everybody wants everybody to be like them? Isn't that primitively and to the point what started all this bullshit drama in our world? Everybody wants everybody to be the fucking same? Doesn't make any sense to me. Oh well, I have rambled so much in this video. Free the Jena Six. Free the Jena Six. Or prosecute the white kids for being idiots. I wish you could prosecute people for being fucking morons, but you can't. Alright. That's about it. Thank you for listening. Thank you. This is in no way put together. This was totally impromptu. I'm pretty sure I've contradicted myself in a couple parts, but that's okay. I'm a contradictory person. I don't have a problem with that.